This is Fox First at 10.
We begin tonight with breaking news in Spokane, where one man is dead after an officer-involved shooting. Good evening. I'm Claire Graham. Tonight, Spokane Police are still at the scene of the shooting in Hillyard, specifically near Haven and Rowan. That's about a mile from Whitman Elementary School and just a few blocks from the Safeway Distribution Center. And that's where Fox First at 10's Patrick Erickson joins us live now. Patrick, what can you tell us?
I can tell you it's still a very active scene up here as detectives continue to investigate this officer-involved shooting that all started with a domestic violence call earlier this evening and ended with one man dead. This all started just about 6 o'clock tonight. That's when officers surrounded a home near Haven and Rowan after getting a 911 call with gunshots heard in the background. The man with the gun they were told, had taken off before officers arrived. And about an hour and a half later, as officers continued to process the scene, the man returned and began shooting at a police car with officers inside. The two officers who weren't hit, luckily, returned fire, striking the man multiple times. Those officers then immediately began performing CPR on the man, who was taken to the hospital and later pronounced dead. Police Chief Craig Meidel tells me that the man has an extensive criminal history, but somehow was still in possession of a firearm.
There's always a lot of history involved in these. It's not just usually a one-time thing. It has a lot of foundation to it that has been going on for in some occasions, for quite a lengthy time. So now we're coming on the scene at a crisis moment, and we're interjecting ourselves to try to keep the peace at that time when it has reached a peak. And unfortunately, you know, these things can be very concerning for officers and for the community as well.
Now, the Spokane Investigative Regional Response Team will take over this investigation. The two officers, I'm told, have now been placed on leave during that investigation. And the chief tells me at least one of his officers did have a body camera on at the time of the shooting. However, at this point, they do not know if that camera was on or not. Reporting live in North Spokane tonight, Patrick Erickson, Fox First at 10.